Video showing me new SQ11 mini camera. It is dubbed to be 1080p 30 frames a second. It has a little RCA output for live video if you need. You can set it up as a webcam, motion detecting, and it has infrared LEDs on the front for a bit of night time camera usage if you need to. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I'll check that out later. So this is the package it comes in. The video format is AVI and its codec is MJPEG. It does 1080p and 720p, both at 30 frames a second. It also takes images in JPEG format. It's got a little clip with it. Okay. The cable it comes with, it's a dual purpose live out USB cable which plugs into the PC to provide the webcam functionality, and then this is the, looks like a little laptop or phone charger. It's not a normal micro USB of sorts or a micro USB B cable. However, you're not going to go without it. It comes in the box. Okay, this is the unit itself. It's got 6 infrared LEDs around the outside, a tiny little lens. The only other things on it, it has a mode button and an on-off button. Quite self-explanatory. The mode button switches the mode, on-off turns on and off, and it starts the recording, takes a picture, and it puts into the other modes. These are the clips you get with it. One's a wall mounting bracket, or maybe for a car DVR. This is almost like a hair clip or a clothes peg type clip. It's got serrated teeth on it. It's got 4 hooks that hook into the recess bit on the camera itself. So for example, just line it up at the bottom and clip it in at the top, and you're able to clip it onto anything, for example, like that. It's got some rotation to it, so you can orientate it whichever way you like. For example, 45 degrees, or you could have it upside down on a car windscreen sun visor for DVR functionality. With that, I shall remove the clip. It has a little pair of holes here for a lanyard. That's where your micro SD card goes, the charging cable goes, your microphone is up top here, and if worse comes to a worse and it doesn't do what you expect it to do, I believe this hole is where you can poke a pin to reset it. It's a nice small camera. You know, it's about the size. I've got rather large hands, but you know, it's about, I don't know, 20mm by 20mm. The only other thing you get are the instructions, and they are very, very vague and hard to decipher at the most. You can gain information that you need to operate it from it, but it takes a little bit of trial and error. For example, to turn it on, you just press the power button. You have 2 LEDs that are visible here, which are a red and a blue. You turn it on and it goes to blue, which is 720 video. To start the video, you just press the power button once and the light goes up. You think it's gone off, but it is actually recording. To stop it again, you press the button once again and the lights will come back on. For example, change it to 1080p. 720's a blue light. Press mode once, it will go to the blue light and the red light showing at the same time. Same again, a quick press will start the video recording in 1080p, and a quick press again will stop it. One more press will change it to a pure red light, which puts it into photo still mode, and just a single click. If you want the motion sensing or motion capture enabled on any of the modes, what you do is turn it on as normal, select which mode you want, 720, 1080 or still, and I believe you hold this, the power button, instead of a quick press you hold it for 3 seconds, and that will enable it to start recording on motion sense mode. Press again to stop. To turn the unit off, you just need to hold the button down. It seems like it's about 6 seconds, so 5 seconds plus and the lights will go out. With that, that's all I can really say about the camera unit. It's got a bit of weight to it, it's got a bit of a rubberized feel to it. It's smaller than I expected, but the proof's in the pudding, so what we'll have to do is see how it performs. Okay, this is 1080p, 30 frames a second. It's quite sunny outside where I've tested this. I suppose I better run through my experience with it. As you can see from this, there seems to be a black hole open up in the sun. It picked up quite good sound. You could hear the birds chirping and so forth. Seemed to handle the light quite well, although looking back towards my house at some point, it suddenly just sort of like a light switch dimmed down from a nice vibrant summer's day to what looked kind of dull and washed out a bit. Quite a lot of lens flare, but you can live with that. You see a nice vivid blue sky, and then it suddenly drops a lot of the saturation. Moving on, the camera itself, the size is brilliant, the weight can't be complained at. This is 720p now. It may have been upscaled to 1080p for video export, but it gives you an idea of what it captured in 720p. The price, can't complain at that, it's a great price. It comes with a couple of handy little clips, ideal for clipping onto your lapel or your collar, as well as your sun visor in your car if you were to use it as a DVR. In this clip, we are now in infrared mode. It looks like it's got a circuit board trace overlaid. It picks up, I don't know, about 12 inches in front. What it does pick up, it picks up well. Other things to note, the field of view is absolutely appalling. When it's supposed to be 140 degrees, it's probably more like 80. Iffy instructions, you can decipher what you need to from them. However,